Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. It's 6:45 a.m., something like that. Raptor is in desperate need of wash. I'm in the danger zone, meaning that I got to get this thing clean before my coating that I've spent so much time working on starts to have problems. Because it's been well over a month. Michelle drives this thing a lot. So it's time for me to get this thing set up. Let's turn some DI water on. Pull this out. Let's get to work today. All right, so we're gonna do touchless. Which one is touchless? It's this one. So I got her wheels mounted and balanced. So I'm actually gonna use up this and foam the bottom of it, and then we'll do the rest of the truck. So what I might do, got all these darn foam cannons. Yeah, I don't have this metered. I'm just gonna mix up a separate batch. I'm gonna start using this little thing as my table to get things set up. All right, let's turn the water on, power on. I might add a little anti-vibration clamp, so now these are both clamped down. This one was kind of shifting a little bit. So anyway, the wheels, I'm not gonna do the wheels on this. I just wanna clean the exterior and try to beat Michelle. She wants to go play nerd ball, pickleball, and I don't play that, I refuse, but she does. And I don't like it. I don't like it when she drives my cars, so my Bronco, I want that to stay put. 382 milliliters in our solution here. Do this. Do our 250. Boom. So we're going to speed through this here today. But once I get the wheels on, then I'll have to start washing the wheels and tires. I'm going to order some oil. So I need to do a full maintenance. Full more maintenance package. I need to do the diff, the trans, and oil change again. Get the Raptor all dialed in. This stuff, man, it tends to eat through everything. And it kind of makes it through even this bottle, which is specifically designed for. It's pretty stout. All right, what else do I need? Let me go get my Gorilla ladder. I need to get that out. So this has Crystal Serum Ultra on it. Ouch. So I got new methods for this, which are clearly inferior wheels over the TEs, but the TEs have such a delicate finish that you've got to really be attentive. And clearly I'm not very attentive on this thing. So got to deal with that later. Got to swap the wheels. Okay, so I have some leftover solution. So let's use this. I put another foam cannon holder, or not foam cannon, I put another wand holder over here on the side, right here. But let's just foam the underside with this extra foam. All right, this is gonna be a quick wash here today. I should have not gotten the camera out and just gotten it done, but let's see. Stuff works well staying in the bottle. Look at how good this looks. this has been the vision, the dream. And we're testing and working on this. Pressall must have done some sort of last minute production change to the fluorination. So I'm working on it. Not sure what the frickin' solution is, but everything else is working great. Like really freaking great. Atomization's great. Someone posted in the Facebook group when people start freaking out. What is it? Fail fast, fix fast, you know, or something like that. What's the saying? It's just trying, people, doing the best I can. Check out what the build hamper does, man, without even touching anything. It's just a really remarkable product, man. I just love it. To me, I don't think it's been like the most amazing addition to my process. I just love it, especially like on a dirty truck like this in its current state. It's gonna get me super clean without even doing anything. You know, these wheels are destroyed, so it's been nice to not have to clean them, but since I did the bumper and got the bumper dialed, I'm gonna do the Devers springs. Once I get that done, put the wheels on, then the truck is nice and refreshed. You know, it's got some sag going on in the rear that we're gonna fix, the Deaver springs, and then put the new wheels on. And this sucker's gonna look great. Man, I love having this wand holder on the side here. All right, let's foam this sucker up. It's the best part of the whole process. It's also love bug season, so I definitely need to wash this to get the love bugs off. So today we're doing a full my family room home theater calibration with Matthew Pose. It's gonna be freaking sweet. I'm pumped about, you know, he spent all his money on all the speakers and equipment, and so the room is the deficient part, but it was a big family room. But if we can maximize the performance of the room and the speakers, that's what you're after. All right, we'll let that sit for a few minutes while we get everything else set up. I'd say let's just use reset. Since I've reset metered, I can just go ahead and get this set up. Look at that, just eating all the dirt. Michelle's gonna be so pumped that her car's clean. Jace, what's up, buddy? What do you think, buddy? Got anything to say this morning? Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Yeah, yeah. You're looking sharp these days, looking real sharp. You're done? You're not gonna hang out here, wash the car? You ready for breakfast? Come on, buddy. Don't want warm water. Starting to get hot out here. These are coming soon. Yeah, so something in the fluorination process, you know, the key to this, the labels, the adhesive sticks, it's funny. You freaking solve 5 problems and create 2 more. It's unbelievable in the product development process. So you have these really high pH things, it's like immediately discolors the internal part of the bottle. Now it's not affecting the bottle, like the product's not coming through it. It's you know, that's the problem with a lot of products. You probably don't even realize it. Like a lot of the bottles that they ship in, the product's seeping through it. You know, like even I was saying earlier, that the Touchless is like seeping through the bottle. And the Touchless, there's like a bottle inside of a bottle. There's like a bag inside of that bottle to help keep the product in place. And so, Brake Buster was the muse, and I've had 6 or 8 different versions of Brake Buster I've been using for months and months. And I don't know, man. Go ahead. Everybody's creeping on me. And I don't know what the heck the deal is. I don't know what they changed at the last minute. So we got to figure that out. I don't think it was them. It's like it's us, and then it's the Pressol manufacturing, and then there's an outside fluorination chemical company that we send the bottles, or they send the bottles off to get fluorinated. So I don't freaking know. It's driving me crazy. But I mean, it looks incredible. Just look at that. That's what I've been after. And the performance is great. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's the story of my freaking life. You know, I don't know what the freaking fix is. So we're working diligently to figure that out as quickly as possible. Let's rinse this sucker off, baby. Let's get it dialed. This is the best part. This is my new favorite part of the wash process, is the built hammer wash off. All right, let's do the roof here. And we'll do the other side. So I'm going to use Carpro Reset. These certain glass coatings that I tried, this has Glaco and Flyby 30. It's not good. All right, so now I have metered reset here. I can use to wash. Yeah, I mean, this definitely needs a contact wash as well. It's pretty caked on. It's real dusty here because of all the construction. You know, back behind here is a massive project. I look like an old man getting off of this. It's so slick. I guess I am an old man these days. So yeah, there's so much construction going on out here that it's like a darn dust storm. It really beats up the cars, you know, the truck that sits outside here. So I'm wearing my glasses. Well, two reasons. I wanted to get out here and get moving. But something, I don't know, since like October, you know, I wear rigid gas permeable lenses, so they're semi-hard, and I've been wearing them since 1993. And my last set, what I always do is I buy 2 sets, so that way I can, and then every day I swap, so then they last longer, get more time to sit in the solution to stay, you know, descale or whatever. And in, say, fall of last year, I started to really kind of not feel comfortable, almost like an allergy. And then, so then I went to that doctor, got, you know, prescription updated and ordered some new ones. And then same thing, the new ones, just killing me. Make sure my camera's on, yep. And so I went to a new OG spec eye doctor. Paul Collins has been helping me try to figure out what's going on. So we've been ordering different material. I don't want to abandon gas permeables because they, you know, I'm pretty darn nearsighted. I'm like -10 or something like that. So I don't want to abandon them. So we keep trying different material that maybe I've had some sort of allergy or just want to be able to see. So I've been wearing my glasses a lot more just because the contacts are so uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to move this over. But I got back from Finland. Man, that was hard for me. The trip, 7 hours difference, 22 hours from door to door. It was really rough. I'm not set up for that jet set in life, man. It was brutal, you know. Even though I'm sitting in business class, first class, it was freaking horrible. I didn't sleep a minute. The whole time I was there, you know, Mirko was awesome. You know, great experience and working with product development on, you know, trying to get the polishers that I want, 1 inch, 3 inch, 5 inch, and some different variants of that. That's what I'm hoping to get. Or make those together, bring to market. So that's, it's going to happen. So I was there for, you know, I flew in, left here Sunday, got there late, you know, early afternoon on Monday their time. You had to fly to Dallas, because that's, I guess, where Finnair is hubbed. So fly crappy American Airlines to to Dallas, then from Dallas to Helsinki, then from Helsinki to Vasa, and then an hour car ride from Vasa to Jeppo. And then it's kind of neat. They have a compound, right? Because the Mirka factory is in rural Jeppo, Finland. They built a compound where all the people that come there, their salespeople, their corporate executives, just all kinds of people from all over the world. Generally they have 20 to 40 people there at any given time doing business. So we were one of the groups there, but there was a group from Italy and a group from Southeast Asia somewhere, and there was a bunch of different people there from different lines of businesses doing stuff, all staying there. And so they basically build like a college dorm, like a dormitory, and then you stay there. Then they have a chef that's like on staff, and the chef makes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so you just the Mirka staff, they book you to go to the restaurant, and then they make you meals. It's pretty sweet. But they have they have a gym. They've got 7 or 8 saunas on site. They've got a bar and a stage. It's like really, really cool. It's kind of like the whole Destination OG concept that I've been dreaming about doing someday, or making the corporate compound, and then people come to you. So that's what's cool for them. People come to them, and they can do business because the town is so small. There's no restaurants, there's no grocery store, there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to see. And so it's the concept, build it and they will come. And so we go there, do business. It's very efficient that way. It probably costs them a lot less just having somebody on staff. And it's really cool. So that was really neat. Factory was really awesome. I mean, they're pretty darn sophisticated. They got robots, and it's a sizable business. But the pitch for me is that detailing enthusiast car care is not their business. They don't have a line of business that caters to that. And so I can bring them the consumer. You can bring them us, the prosumer and the consumer. And so that was my pitch when I was there, was to, if they make the products that you and me, that we all want, there's an opportunity to bring them a completely new line of business. And I could be the catalyst to that. And so then working through, what does that look like? Let's go old school, barefoot. Oh yeah, yeah. By the way, I'm back on carnivore 100%. If you've gone into ketosis and been on carnivore, I'm like 6 days in. I went to dinner last night, had a steak, was out in the town square. If you've gotten into ketosis before, you know what happened next. I feel like I was gonna crap my pants. It's terrible, terrible. So the intention, at least my intention and their intention, is to make the best polisher suite in the world. It's going to be a premium solution. We're going to build it what it needs to be, not build it to a price point. Build it what it needs to be, then figure out what it costs to produce that, and then provide it to you. Here it is. My guess is a 5-inch polisher is going to be over, well over $1,000. And it was really cool, for me to get an audience with a bunch of amazing, brilliant product people. because they don't know this market. You know, the product people don't know what they don't always know, in my experience, they never know what the customer wants, and I'm the customer. You know, me and you, we're the customers. And so I got a chance to tell them, here's what we want. And then what I'm attempting to do is to convince them to, you know, because I'm under NDA, because, you know, corporations are very reluctant to share because they get their ideas stolen. So everybody kind of keeps things secretive. And I said, you know, I've seen what's available in the market. No one can do what you do. No one can keep up with you. So, you know, there's such an advantage, you know, even like the Lepresols. We're figuring out the problems, you know. Fail fast, fix fast, you know. Launch it. Let's try to figure it out as quickly as we can. But the reason why I think most of you, and I'm sure some of you have, but most of you haven't abandoned me and said this guy's full of crap is because I've been sharing with you the whole deal, the whole story from start to finish. And so generally I get more leeway with the customer, with you, because we have a relationship to the product and we're not just hawking my wares to you. I'm selling you what I love, and you're a part of it. You're helping me develop the darn thing. Because without you, without us combined, my crazy, and then the volume of you, no one's going to make, you know, Mercer's not going to make this stuff. Pressall wasn't making these polishers, or the spray bottles. It wasn't going to happen. So that was the pitch that I went out there to define what's happened with Obsessed Garage, with me and you and our relationship, for them, to convince them to leverage the power of us together to make the very best polishers in the world. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I like the barefoot game because you get your feet wet anyway. Summertime's upon us here in Florida. It's getting hot. Is hot, not getting hot. I'm sweating. It's 7 a.m. So that trip to Finland really opened my eyes to, I just want to stay home and play with my toys. You know, I don't want to be flying all over the place. So I don't think I'm going to open Obsessed Garage all over the world, like my own facilities. And I don't think I'm going to build like Obsessed Garage websites, you know, in different countries. But what I'm going to do is focus on getting the products that I'm either exclusive on or have developed, or, you know, are products that I'm manufacturing, and just make sure that all that stuff is available worldwide. Oops. And so I'll just sell it wholesale, and I'm going to figure out a way to make a scalable wholesale website where the retailers and distributors can go to and buy. No. Nope. Where are you going? Yeah. Got to put gas in it. No excuses. And don't mess it up. that's what happened. I don't like it. I do not like it. That Bronco's my favorite car. You know, I could just DI rinse this, what I'm doing right now, and let her drive away. God dang, the coating's already starting to fail. You don't maintain cars, man. I don't care what coating you got. It doesn't work. You can't let it sit for weeks and weeks and months baking in the sun. It needs to be washed. I love that quarter turn prior. Sick. Some dials. Hang this up here. So, my international world domination plan is it's going to change quite a bit. I don't want it. I don't want it. You know, Kevin, my friend Kevin, who did Next Armor, who did the PPF and is going to do all my PPF on my GT3 or GT4 white Emira. So he did the red Emira, and he was in here, and we were just chatting late one night or late evening, and he said, "You know, Matt, been watching you since the Brown House, and I just get the sense you're not having as much fun. Even though you were angry back then, you're not as angry now. It's like you need to find the fun." And so for me, you know, traveling to other people's garages and traveling all over the country and just moving too fast, it's just not fun. What will be fun for me is the design studio. It's going to be a lot of work. You know, fun to me is not lazy. Fun to me is actually the opposite. Fun things often require me to do major projects and do big things. But I've had to spent the last few years trying to figure out what that thing is. I like doing this. I don't really like washing, but I like the result of the wash. And so I'm going to feel great. Like right now I'm in the middle of the wash, so it's not super fun to me. But I really enjoy the result I'm going to get from this thing being clean and dialed in. So anyway, let's dry this thing off, and then we'll talk some more. So this is the 880. It's freaking sweet. It's super, tons and tons of power. It's got this little digital display. It's freaking great, man. Little fake carbon fiber here. The Ego stubby nozzle. Tons of power. It's freaking great. And the battery lasts a long time. It's awesome. Oh yeah, it's getting humid. Glasses are fogging up. All righty, let's get our new Press-All bottle with drying aid. Let's dry this sucker off. This is so good, man. Look at that, incredible. So good. The tips are awesome. The spray heads are great. Yeah, this is version 1, you know. I guess it's technically version 5, 4 or 5. So yeah, the plans for getting products to other countries, I haven't figured it out yet, but it's different than what I originally thought. I don't want to do it where I've got to be the main distributor. So I'm not sure what to do and how to do it yet, but we're going to do something different than what I was planning. Yeah, see that, like sand and dirt around here kind of parks itself and just kind of beats up the coating. It's not good. Almost like looks like little micro water spots. I don't like it. Don't like it. Which just means I'll have to polish and coat again, only once a year. That's the way it's going to go. I can't use drying aid on the windows because this freaking garbage coating or sealant is not good. So I have to come back and use Touchless to clean the windows afterwards. That is annoying. So I need to polish this off and put Wolf's back on. Yeah. So in the meantime, you know, it's like today, we're going to be working on home theater. And I love home theater. I really love home theater. And so we had made some real serious progress in the home theater front, Obsessed Home Theater. And then Rusty had to kick in. Well, he graciously offered to kick in and help me with the operation side when Chris left. And so I thought we would do that for several years, but I think it's going to be a disservice to our home theater pursuits. So what I'm looking for is an operations specialist. So I'm looking for somebody who knows how to go, who's gone from and taking a company from 20 to 100, 20 million to 100 million. Yeah, this coating is freaking terrible. It's already failed. It's caused all kinds of smearing and issues. That's what I love about Wolf's, is that it doesn't smear, it doesn't fail like this. Where, Michelle's dry wiping the freaking ruining the glass all the time. So, she's just bebopping through life. She doesn't care about the freaking window coating like I do. So she just rolls through it in a couple of months. So I really need to solve that. I need to take it off and put the Wolf's back on it, and then just every other time I wash, I need to reapply. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of embedded nonsense on this, on the coating here. Ugh. Too much sitting. Maybe what I could do on the sides, it's not bad, but maybe what I could do is just polish the tops of the car once every 6 months, recoat as it sits outside. I mean, the simple solution is just wash the car more than once every frickin' 3 months like I tend to get to. That's the solution. Not, don't do it the way that I'm doing it. So anyway, I'm looking for somebody who understands purchasing, understands inventory management, human management, the logistics of it, understands the, packaging, how to improve processes there, the personnel that needs to do the packaging, facility, make sure the facility is up to standard. We're going to have a logistics nightmare coming up here soon that we're going to have to build when we start installing. When we start doing, villages here, we start doing local installation. So I'm going to need a freaking killer to come in and take that weight off of me. So hit me up, shoot me a resume, or shoot me a, you don't even have to shoot me a resume. Tell me you're the guy, and then let's set up a Zoom. So shoot me an email, matt@obsessedgarage.com. The other person that I'm going to need here in short order is a controller. So I need somebody to work closely with the operations person to nail the budgeting, finances, accounts payable, receivable. Joe's been doing that for me on the side as like a CFO for hire. Well, I need a CFO hired, and he doesn't want a job, so I need to find that as well. So shoot me your resume. I mean, I think we're going to go from 20 to 100 million bucks or more, and we can do that pretty swiftly with the right people. So, although I'm not going to be paying. I don't have the ability to pay CFO level of pay. I do have some ability to take a risk, and a lot of it would be probably more back end based than front end. But if you're interested, if you want to come work on all day, every day, your passion, which is what I get to do, and want to come do it with me, I need you. I've got Joe, Rusty, and Matt Rutledge all on borrowed time. So they're not going to abandon me, but they're not going to do it forever. So I need to install the permanent people so that Rusty and I can build Obsessed Home Theater. Rusty, Michael, and I can build Obsessed Home Theater. We can focus on that, and Matt can go back to retirement, and then I can make sure that my finances are in order. My finances are in order, but continue to stay in order. And if you think you can help, and you want to come to OGHQ every day and then help me build Middleton, help me change the freaking world, I need you. And a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people on the live stream. So anyway, I'm back to live stream. I just wanted to test it out, see if most podcasts are not shot live. Again, I'm not most people. I'm doing something different, but I just wanted to try doing some pre-recorded stuff. And the podcast is really the Obsessed Garage news, where I can get out the information. And then, not a lot of people watch it or listen to it, but, a fair amount. And then that kind of gets people up to date. And then you guys kind of go out and share it with other people. And then the information spreads. And it also allows me to reiterate, what's going on, what I'm thinking, the pain, the suffering, the struggles, the wins, the losses, all that stuff. So, I'm doing the live stream again. every Friday, as many Fridays as I can. Michael's hosting. I think we play well off of each other. And, Chris and I had such a fun time doing it. Again, going back to that, what's fun? What's fun? If I stay in the happy and don't chase the money, then the money will come. Or it won't, but at least I'll be happy. So that's the current thought process. But yeah, the operations side, I think we're going to have a massive opportunity. Chris Gorberry has the design team humming. Him and Kyle and the team are if we finally feel like I've got design rolling, and we haven't even scratched the surface of what they're capable of. So that division, going out and getting Chris, and then getting Chris Gorberry, and then getting him to kind of turn them loose, and then Matt Rutledge has been a real help to help get him up to speed on how to measure, how to project. So getting those two together has been extremely helpful. We're going to launch the Obsessed channel, the Obsessed Builds channel, and that channel we'll sort of amplify that by probably running ads and trying to pump that channel up. That channel is going to be the transformation channel, garage and story focused. So more broad appeal. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try it. I think it'll work. And that channel will be to share the garage transformations that we're doing here in the villages, or whatever garage transformations we're doing. And it will be less me and more we, Obsessed Garage, the brand. And in a perfect world, what I would do is just convert this channel to that, and then me go make the Matt Mormon channel, but that's not gonna work. So the guys are working on updating the theme, so that way inside the hex can get dialed. In fact, I need to do a clip for inside the hex here. Something about trying to do hex, doing a vlog on my iPhone because my camera was broken doesn't work as well for me. I forget to do it, whereas when I'm carrying the big camera around, it just works. All right, next day I'm working on the Raptor, getting this puppy dialed. I'm shooting a wash and talk as well. Get the red car out here. Getting this thing in the sun so it can continue to bake, and then I'm going to coat that tomorrow. I'm going to have to do start to finish coating. The wheels are done, tires are done, but this puppy needed a wash big time. Michelle took my Bronco, freaking nerd pickleball, so hopefully she doesn't mess it up. She's a good driver, but she also took a protein shake in the car. I didn't see that as she's driving away. So anyway, getting this dialed in, and then Matthew Pose, Rusty, Michael are coming over in a few hours to work on the home theater. It's gonna be sick. So the new theme is gonna afford us the ability to do a revamp of Inside the Hex. So that way we could start having, I think I need an app. We need a way for you to watch it where you don't have to log into the website, and we'll frickin' double our members. So yeah, we've, people like to speculate. It's like, I don't think he's doing very well. That's why we're changing this and that. No, it's usually a sign of, we're actually doing pretty great. I think we can do greater. And so I have a choice. I'm at this crossroads. Do I just kind of slow down and just clip the coupon? Or do I continue to pursue, which you guys know how I'm wired. I only know one way to do things. Just keep chasing. But there's constant adjustment, constant trial and error, constant pursuit of improvement. And that's, to me, the spice of life. So, like a GM and a controller is a big risk for me, but I don't think we can break through this glass ceiling without it. Oh, and like I was saying, people were asking, why don't you just promote from within? The problem is, I don't know how to go where we're going. Never been there before. From an operations side, I get the vision down. I know where we're going. I know where I want to go. But the logistics side and the financial side, I don't know how to do accounts payable and inventory management at that level. And so part of our growth ceiling has been we don't have the product. Like right now we don't have any Cree lights. We can't freaking get them. And so I need a specialist to come in and fix some of these things. So I'm freaking working on it. And when the guys that I have haven't been there either. So to go from 20 to 100 is the next step. I need somebody who's done it before on the operation side. Because Obsessed Home Theater is going to go from 0 to 20. And then the beauty of Obsessed Home Theater is once I get to 20, I'll know what to do because I've already done it once before. Say what you will. That's the truth. Yeah, truck looks good. Just needed a good washing. Coating's kind of beaten up here, but only on the flat surfaces, the roof and the hood. The garage is about to get revamped. So I like the ProSlat setup. I like the ProSlat wall. I don't frickin' love it. I don't walk in here to this garage and get a warm and fuzzy, like this is my flagship, this is my garage, this is all I got. It's the only one I got. And so I want, and I put MSS Plus in my entryway. MSS Plus is going to go in the design studio. I love MSS Plus. I would probably choose, I would choose MSS Plus if I could only have one. And I have MSS Plus in Helen. So if I can only choose one, I'm choosing that. But here, since I have so much MSS Plus, and it's going to be down the street here, in this garage, I want to put Rousseau. And I have the blue cabinets that I was going to put at HQ. And so what we're going to do, I already sold the ProSlats. And so I'm going to put my my Rousseau array here with the giant 60-inch drawers in the middle. It's going to be freaking sick. And I'm doing a custom Blue Tree countertop. Then I'm doing a backsplash. I'll show you the backsplash before we wrap here. But I'm going to do a similar backsplash, a limestone black backsplash like I did at Harbor Hills. Remember when I had the gray? Those of you who've been around a while, I guess that wasn't that long ago, a couple of years ago. I'm doing a tile wall. So the whole back wall is going to be tiled and amazing. You'll see. It's going to be freaking sick. So, what do I do with my drying aid? Leave it in the car? Oh, yeah. But we're going to really dig into what does the wholesale site look like. And so we got the wholesale site to deal with. and then really start to dig into Middleton. It's going to be incredible. I mean, it's going to be a wild ride the next 5 years. But I'm staying home. I'm staying fun. It's going to be great. I'm going to get back on the road. So imagine, this is very frustrating, but, I got this sitting right here. No big deal. Haven't even touched it. Can't drive it. I need to do the full PPF, but I've got to finish. I want to finish the Emiras. Emira's was a terrible idea, but what are you going to do? I got to finish the job. I'm not complaining. It's been awesome. The Emira is a freaking great car. It's not for me because I'm a Porsche guy. I now know that. I took it to the track. I'm Porsche through and through. I'm even more Porsche than I was before. But the Emira is a pretty incredible car, especially for a lot less than I think I'd rather have an Emira over like a base Cayman. But it's a great driving experience. It wasn't so great on the track, I didn't think. I got in Rusty's GT4, back to back, just jumped in that. He jumped in the Emira. And the thing that really kills the Emira for me is that the freaking seating position's terrible. So I'm probably gonna I might put tilt seats in it, because the seats are awful. Like not the quality of the seat or the how you sit in the seat or the comfort of it. It's the darn position. It's like you can't, if you're over 5'6", over 5'8", it just doesn't work. I'm having to gangster lean the thing just to fit so my freaking head doesn't hit the roof. But the engine, transmission, it's a great driving experience. Like really great. All right, so now what we have to do, we have to traceless. I'm testing traceless in the press-all bottles. I mean, traceless is pretty brutal. Glass cleaner, traceless. And we'll see how this holds up. I think it's going to be good. Watch this. You do that, and then you do this. Magical. Yeah. I'm gonna do this window while I'm inside because there's some funk on this thing. Oh my gosh. I'm not cleaning the interior. I refuse. At least not today. That really awesome leather cleaner, Later Max. They're working on US labels, but I think we're a few months away from getting it here in the US. I mean, there's no reason to rush. I mean, Color Lock's great. But it's gonna be, Later Max is better. And so we'll have it here soon. This one's fingered up too. I'm telling you, we were at the track and a bunch of Nick Shaw's buddies were like, that darn Touchless is insane. I said, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't steer you wrong. He's like, I didn't believe you, but now I do. I said, well, have you tried Traceless yet? I said, no. I said, well, oh my gosh, Traceless is even better. Way better. It's like the best product ever created. So, get him that too. Looks like we're doing okay with this here in the bottle. I thought Traceless would nuke it. It's been in it for a couple weeks now. Maybe a week. Yeah, truck's donezo, man. I'm gonna back it out of here in a minute. Then I gotta go clean my speakers. It's just, I gotta get some kind of dust, air filtration thing in the house because there's so much dust here. I have like a MERV 11 filter or something like that in the house, but in the air conditioner, but it still must sneak by. And you can tell from my gloss black speakers how much dust and dirt is in the house. All right, let me make sure Ryan's awake. Yeah, the Raptor has 90,000 miles on it. I think we'll squeeze another couple of years out of it. I don't know if I'll make it a couple of years. Let's say another year and a half out of it from Shell. And we'll do something else. Probably do one more Raptor. And then Ryan will be driving. Not sure what kind of car he's going to get or want, or it really doesn't matter what he wants, but I'll give him some options, but I'm not really sure what that's going to be yet. How wild is it though? Like when I was a kid, it was like, you're going to have to pay for it. I guess I'm going to be able to just buy him a darn car. I don't know how it's going to work. I haven't really thought that much about it. It's going to stink though when I can't drive, my kids drive me around. At least I get to critique him. God dang. See, I don't like having to do this with the glass cleaner, but these coatings don't play well with anything. Or these sealants, I guess I should call them. I was thinking about this earlier, like, when the kids kind of aren't playing sports anymore and they grow up, would I just get Michelle like a car, an SUV? I don't know. G-Wagon? Just kidding. I'll never do that. It's not for us. Range Rover? You gotta get rich first before I can do a Range Rover. All right, so Raptor's dialed. I'm gonna pull this thing out. I'm gonna pull the Emiras out, or in. Actually, I'm gonna pull the white one in, but the red one I'm gonna leave outside so I can have another day in the sun for the tint and the PPF. And then we'll coat that tomorrow together. I'm gonna use Moe's Evo. I use Moe's, but not Moe's Evo. That looks great. Not gonna mess with the wheels and tires because, like I said, we're gonna swap those. I'm gonna take some waterless wash into the home theater to clean my speakers so I don't look like a total dirt ball when we come and calibrate. That's a wrap. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next car. Soon the GT4 will get dialed. Oh, Emira giveaway starts in a week. Thanks for watching.